From Nashville, Tennessee, it's Country Music Time, brought to you by your local Air Force recruiter and this radio station. Now, here are the stars of this week's show, the Kendalls.
Teach me to cheat. Show me how you do it. I want to learn from the very best, the one who cheats on me. Oh, teach me to lie. Never better not make me a honky-tonk angel. Teach me to cheat. Do I take the ring off of my finger? Is that the way that all good cheaters do? Do I sit down at the bar at a table? I just don't know, that's why I'm asking you. Teach me to cheat. Show me how you do it. I want to learn from the very best, the one who cheats on me. Oh, teach me to lie. Never better not make me a honky-tonk angel. Teach me to cheat. Would you mind if I use your favorite motel? When we sign in, do we use Smith or Jones? Would a drink or two make me feel less guilty? And which lie do I tell you when I come home? Teach me to cheat. Show me how you do it. I want to learn from the very best, the one who cheats on me. Oh, teach me to lie. Never better not make me a honky-tonk angel. Teach me to cheat. Make me a honky-tonk angel. Teach me to cheat.
Royce and Jeannie Kendall, welcome back to the microphones of Country Music Time.
Thank you. Really good to be here.
Yeah, sure is.
Good to have you guys here again. And we were talking during that song that's just the kind of music that disc jockeys like to see come down the pike, because there's so few up-tempo songs nowadays that when we see one come by, we grab it and give it a lot of airplay, and it has received a lot of airplay.
We're glad to hear that.
Really?
I tell you, we've recorded an awful lot of up-tempos, and that's our favorite thing to sing. And like we were talking about earlier is sometimes I wish we did a few more slow songs, because, boy, when you start doing a show, it gets exhausting sometimes, because we sing an awful lot of up-tempos, and we may sing about 3 to 4 in a whole slow songs in a whole show.
Well, and that seems
we don't
to
have
be
to
the
have a
thing.
show, but
Right, and that seems to be the thing that people like from us, so that's what we
Absolutely.
we
was-
really enjoy
It's
singing
been kind of the
up-tempos.
magical formula for you guys.
Right.
Now, when you select songs to record an album, do you look for that type of sound?
We always
yeah.
look for so many up tempos for an album. Yeah, we always want to have plenty of them on
We
there.
we like to have at least half up tempos, and sometimes we end up having more than that. We may end up having only 3 to 4 slow songs.
Right.
We try to find enough songs that have a possibility of being a single naturally. Because nowadays you take quite a few off of an album, but we just try to make a good, well-rounded kind of album. Sometimes we don't do a song because
they can't all be up tempo
Yeah,
because it'd be kind of bad, I think. And then if they're all slow, it'd be kind of boring, I think.
Now, when you get ready to record an album, what happens? Do you look for material? Do you send the word out that the Kendalls are getting ready to record and, hey, bring in some music, or what?
Yeah, we're
Right.
really pretty open about material. We don't care where it comes from or whatever, but Daddy goes out and looks and listens at a lot of different publishing companies, and then we have a lot of people
And a lot
that
of them, they'll
just
send
send
them
us
to us. And
by the mail, and
they'll send them to Mercury.
yeah, and then we just go through them all, and sometimes we make the right decision, and sometimes we don't. You just don't know.
Yeah, well, you were quoted as saying, Jeannie, in your biography that when you select music, if you don't like it, you're pretty sure that your audience isn't going to like it, so you're pretty critical of the music you record, aren't you?
Well,
You got to like it to do it good, I think.
I pretty much have to like a song to do it well, I think. I can't put much of my heart into it if I don't really believe in the song enough to. I don't really think so.
When you're auditioning music, have you always known that this particular song is going to be a hit for you, or do you suspect that it's going to be a big one for you?
No, I wish
No.
we did know.
Not really.
For instance, give me the history of "Teach Me to Cheat," we just heard.
Well, we liked it right off. We thought
I
that's
thought it would be a good record.
commercial
Right,
sounding, you know,
right.
and it definitely is in our vein, you know, of what has worked before, which, you know, we do lean upon that somewhat, but we also venture out and do new things that is totally different from what we've done.
Okay, the next song we're going to hear, "If You're Waiting on Me," you backing up. I love that title. That's neat. Where'd that come from?
Well, that came
Same
from the
guys
same
wrote it.
folks, I tell you
It
what.
sounds like it'd be the
Yeah.
same fertile mind that
Yeah.
wrote "Teach Me to Cheat." Yeah.
No, they wrote about
That's
five
Skinner,
different...
Bell, and Wallace out of Muscle Shoals,
Right,
Alabama.
they wrote 5 different songs, and we recorded it with them. We went down there. We heard some of their demos, and we were very impressed with them, and we liked the sound that they were getting. And so we thought, well, if we like that, we might as well just go down there and let them play it. So we had a few musicians to come from Nashville, and then we had them along with it, and we really enjoyed ourselves. It was kind of a fun album to do.
If you're waiting on me, you're backing up, 'cause I've already fell in love a long time ago, and you didn't even notice me. You don't have to worry about jumping the gun. I've been head over heels since 71, in love with you. That's a long, long time to wait. So come over here, said enough's enough. If you're waiting on me, you're backing up. If you're waiting on me, you've been waiting too long. I'm not the kind of girl to be leading you on, but I want you so to want me. This hanging around is getting old. If you're the kind of man who has to be told, I'm telling you, no uncertain terms. So come over here, said enough's enough. If you're waiting on me, you're backing up. Well, here I come, ready or not, this waiting around has got to stop. If you want me like I want you, the time has come to make your move. If you're waiting on me, you're backing up. The time is right for falling in love. What you waiting on? You're just wasting time. So come over here, said enough's enough. If you're waiting on me, you're backing up. Well, here I come, ready or not, this waiting around has got to stop. If you want me like I want you, the time has come to make your move. If you're waiting on me, you're backing up. The time is right for falling in love. What you waiting on? You're just wasting time. So come over here, said enough's enough. If you're waiting on me, you're backing up. So come over here, said enough's enough. If you're waiting on me, you're backing up.
And now here are a few words about the United States Air Force.
Technology can send an idea shooting into space at the speed of light, across the globe and through 1,000 miles of void to a computer circuit smaller than the head of a pin. Science watches tiny cells divide, or a light that still shines after billions of years deep on the edges of the universe. Science and technology are the frontier in man's quest for answers, and the Air Force leads the way. If you have a science or engineering degree or are about to receive one, the United States Air Force would like to talk to you about your future as a scientist or engineer in the Air Force. You can work with the most advanced equipment available. There's responsibility, good pay, management experience, and a place for you to explore your chosen field. The Air Force has complete medical and dental care, 30 days of vacation with pay each year, but most of all, the highest regard for finding answers. Expanding the frontier of knowledge is the Air Force way of life. Aim high. Visit your Air Force recruiter today.
see your heart is broken. That's all she left when she was through. You left the door to your heart open, and all your dreams walked out on you. Looks like you need some time for mending, a little love to heal the hurt. I can cure unhappy endings, so show me where it hurts the worst. You need intensive care. You need intensive care. Someone to hold you and always be there. You need intensive care. My love will be your medication, and if you take it every day, it will improve your situation, and you just might want to stay. You need intensive care. You need intensive care. Someone to hold you and always be there. You need intensive care. Someone to hold you and always be there. You need intensive care.
That's a great song for a guy to play for his girlfriend, or vice versa, right? I need
Yeah.
intensive care. Take
Right.
care of me.
We need a
Right.
lot of help there.
That's a good sound. It's a little different sound than your
Yeah,
normal. But I
Yeah.
enjoy that.
That's kind of a little break in the album. We've got about 3 or 4 different, kind of unusual type songs that you probably wouldn't think that the Kendalls would be doing.
Real country and
Yeah, we've got
middle of the
from-
road. And,
Yeah, it's
Whatever.
kind of enjoyable to get to do a little bit different songs along with the things that people think of us as doing.
Yet that song was written by the same guys that wrote the first two we heard.
Right,
Yeah, right.
right.
That's
You just never know what they write. They write from rock to R&B to things that the people
Just-
like the Carpenters would do, and they're incredible writers.
Kenny
We were
Rogers,
very impressed
Carpenters,
with them.
everybody they've had.
Mm-hmm.
for,
Well, I'll tell you one thing, though. As a disc jockey, I can testify to this, that, radio stations are required to play so many songs, and a lot of stations, they play them in certain order. So when a Kendall song comes up in the rotation, it's like a breath of fresh air, and we really
Well,
appreciate
Well,
your
thank you
music.
very much. Right.
We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
No kidding.
Sure
And
do.
Please come back and see us again.
Thank you. We enjoyed it.
Country Music Time was recorded live in Nashville, Tennessee, and brought to you by your local Air Force recruiter and this radio station. Technical direction by Chuck Hausey, engineering by Jack Logan. This is Air Force Sergeant Pete Franquet saying thanks again to the Kendalls and reminding you to contact your local Air Force recruiter to get details about Air Force experience. It could be your ticket to a great way of life.